everybody, this is Brian back with the Vechain VET token update. This is VET on the daily. If you can see down in here, if we zoom in on this thing, after this big Bitcoin dump here, I believe we are absolutely headed for a bounce. You can see Vechain got grabbed by that 200 EMA. We came down and have bounced off that so far. I'm going to show you some stuff here that is absolutely leading to a bounce in this market. Okay, we're going to go through that here in just a second. I got a really great article here to share with you guys first. Vechain's billion-dollar industry set to build on foundation laid by the EU MiCA regulation. This just came out Thursday. Europe has finally set some framework for crypto. It says Vechain stated it will continue to work with governments in Europe with VET having compliance built into its architecture. The comprehensive MiCA framework on digital assets has been hailed by prominent crypto personalities due to clear roles for crypto token issuers, traders, and crypto platforms. I can well, you can already see, especially with Europe jumping right on this, I can see a lot of crypto companies heading that way. In a historic development, the EU Parliament unveiled the Markets in Crypto Assets regulatory framework on Thursday, April 20th. This is the first comprehensive package of rules by a major economy aimed at regulating the crypto industry. The MiCA regulatory framework seeks to reduce risks for consumers buying digital assets. It also makes it mandatory for crypto wallet providers and exchanges to seek licenses to operate across the block layer 1 smart contract platform. Vechain has extended its support, stating that it will continue to work with government agencies in Europe and other global certifications to define the standards for digital assets. Commenting on the development, Vechain noted, an important step towards blockchain adoption and a core aspect of why Vechain continues to work with governmental agencies in Europe and global certification experts to define the standards #crypto will work to. VET has compliance built into its core from operations to network architecture. Vechain Thor is well positioned for this phase of adoption and is ready to embrace what comes next. How about that? That's a huge move. That's everybody in the U.S. has been screaming for this. This person tweeted out here, while the U.S. continues to focus on enforcement instead of clarity, the EU has taken a big leap forward with a sensible, progressive approach to crypto regulation. We look forward to building and growing in the European marketplace. Yeah, that's pretty massive. It's about time. And if you want to go over the regulations and everything, I'll give you the link to this article. It's on Crypto Newsflash. You can go right there, cryptonewsflash.com. So that's pretty massive news. Absolutely. Here's the crypto bubbles. This is for the hourly. Right now you can see a lot of these daily RSIs are resetting, which is beautiful. Here's for the daily. Okay, you can see we're getting a nice bounce out of this market. Where is Vechain on here? It's always hard to find them because some bubbles are bigger than others. There it is down here. Okay, so all right, let's move on. Here's the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. The market cap is still down 1.18%, and volume's down 18.7%. I expect that to pick up. I really thought today that would be up a lot, but Bitcoin dominance is dropped 0.5% to 43.9, and the Crypto Fear and Greed indicator is at a 53. We were down to a 50 yesterday and then a 68 last week, but somehow we're back into greed again. I don't know what the, how they gauge this thing or whatever, but I guess this area here is all greed. Then you got your extreme greed over here, but here's CoinMarketCap. We're going to refresh that. You can see Zilliq is having a nice bounce there. And if you look on the right hand side, not too much over there. All right, today I did some videos yesterday expecting a pretty good bounce in this market this weekend. the RSIs on everything are just unbelievably low. I mean, everything is looking fantastic. And let's get into this, guys. I wanted to show you first off, okay, the dollar, the DXY. This thing is ready to take another massive dump, which every run that we have had in crypto has been with a falling dollar. Okay, this is on the daily chart. Nobody's really been talking about this too much. You can see clearly over here, this has been support since what was it, May of 2021. This goes back to, you can see we rode this the whole way up, followed that 50 EMA the whole way up there, fell through it. Okay, fell through that support here, the blue line, came back tested it now as resistance, and we're falling down out of that. Now if you invert this chart, just flipping it upside down, okay, you can see that that would be, this 5 wave out of here is absolutely perfect. Okay, you would have the breakout of the resistance, the back test, and then continuation upwards. All right, we're going to lose that 100.7, and this thing is going to come down into the 90s somewhere. Not sure where this 5th wave is going to go, but that is down. You know, it's not necessarily good for anything. It's going to mean higher prices for everything, but higher prices for crypto too. You know, it is on the daily. It's under the 50 and the 200 EMA, and it had a bearish crossover here too. So this thing isn't looking too healthy. You know, it has another support way down at what is it, the lower 90s, and this support goes back years and years and years. But let's move on here to Bitcoin. Then we're going to get back to VET. I want to show you why I believe this thing is we're headed for a nice bounce out of here. Okay, let me get my alarm off there. And if you haven't yet, guys, please hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that so much. I'm going to do another giveaway here at the end of the month. Gave away 100 ADA last month, and not sure what we're going to do yet. We'll do some kind of giveaway, but all you have to do to enter is be a subscriber. That's it. And there's a link also in the video, the description. If you're interested in doing trading on KuCoin, I use KuCoin a lot, but you can get 20% off your trading fees with the link in the description of the video. All right, so first off, we had Bitcoin come up. Okay, we did that 5 wave up on this thing. We did the ABC correction down. Thing ended up dropping a couple $100 more than I thought this C leg would have came to, which is perfectly fine. That $16,000 dump kind of threw everything off. Okay, so if we bring this down here, look at these RSIs on Bitcoin down here. Okay, first off, let's go through the higher time frames. The 12-hour is right down at the bottom now. Okay, the 8. And you know as well, if you've been in crypto a while, you know when Bitcoin runs, the whole market runs, especially Vechain. Vechain is pretty coordinated to Bitcoin. There's the 8-hour. Here's the daily. It just turned up, okay, for Bitcoin. And if you go through your smaller time frames, the 4 is about halfway up. And the 2 and the 1, they go up and down all day long. All right, the 1's at the top, and the 2's getting near the top, which that's just how that, like I said, it goes up and down all day long. But let's get back to this daily on Bitcoin. All right, first off, I expected this thing, I did a video yesterday, you know, to hold on this 50 EMA. It's absolutely done that. Okay, so if we put a Fibonacci on this thing, as far as a retracement, okay, we'd be looking at just to get to the 618, would be back up at 29,150, the 702, you know, 29.5, and then if we get through that, then we're going to be hoping to take back that 30,000 level. But we definitely have a bounce coming in here. Okay, so let's get back to VET, because I got some very bullish stuff to show you on that thing. I wanted to get a video out yesterday on it, but I didn't have enough time. Look how it grabbed that 200. All right, we fell below the 50 here, but we grabbed this 200 beautifully, bounced right off that. Now let me show you these RSIs for Vechain. Okay, this is on the daily chart. Just turned up on the daily. Okay, just reset today. If we go through the 8 and the 12, show you the 12 first. Look at that 12. It's at 4 over here, 4 and 1. Okay, the 8 just turning up from the bottom. Okay, so you have your 12, your 8, and your daily just turning up. Your 4 is about halfway up. Kind of expected that. That thing might come up here, get rejected till that 4 resets, and then I expect tomorrow to be a really exciting day for this market. I really do. These RSIs are just resetting so beautifully. Now, if you look at the regular RSI down at the very bottom, look how low this thing is. Look at the down here at the bottom. That hasn't been that low for Vechain since way back. What was it? The beginning of March. Okay, and that was right before we had this run right here. Well, let me get my pointer here. Right here, okay? And that, if you look down at the very, very bottom, way down here, okay? That's how far that 4 is now. Look at the daily. Okay, now the daily, we haven't been that low since right over here when we had this run up right here. Okay, now let's look at the 12 and the 8. These RSIs are huge. They mean so much. I mean, that's it's the relative strength index for some people that are not aware of what that is. But that 12, we haven't been that low for a while. Once again, for this run right over here. Okay, and if we look at the 8, once again, way back over here. Okay, so these RSIs are massively oversold right now. Okay, with the RSIs oversold, Bitcoin's RSIs way oversold, and a falling dollar, you know, we are in for a definitely nice run here. Let's put a Fibonacci on Vechain here. Let me get my other chart out. It's a little bit cleaner. There we go. Whoops, sorry about that. Let me get these moving averages out of our way, and let's put a Fibonacci on here and see what kind of areas we could expect this thing to come up to. Okay, first off, we have that 618 up at 0.024. All right, the 702 up at 0.0246, and if we get through the 786 at 0.025, we're looking for higher prices to take out this high. So hang in there, everybody. It's going to be an exciting weekend. Thank you so much. Please hit the subscribe button. I hope you have a great day.